Owney Madden, also known as the Killer, was a notorious gangster and Prohibition-era crime boss in New York City, particularly known for his involvement in organized crime, bootlegging, and his control of the famous Cotton Club in Harlem. Early life and rise to power. Owen Vincent Madden was born on December 18, 1891, in Leeds, England. His family immigrated to New York City when he was a child, settling in the tough Irish neighborhood of Hell's Kitchen. Growing up in a rough environment, Madden quickly adapted to street life and joined a gang known as the Gophers, one of the most feared groups in the city at the time. His fearlessness and violent tendencies earned him the nickname, the Killer. Madden's reputation for ruthlessness helped him rise through the ranks of New York's criminal underworld. By his late teens, he was already feared for his ability to handle rival gang members and those who crossed him. At just 18, he became the head of the Gophers, running extortion schemes, theft, and gambling operations across Hell's Kitchen. Conviction for murder. In 1912, Madden was convicted of murder for the shooting of a rival gang member, William Henshaw, who had insulted him. While his reputation as a killer had grown, so had the number of enemies looking to get revenge. In 1914, Madden himself became a target and was ambushed by 5 gunmen who shot him 11 times. However, Madden survived the attack, and in true gangster fashion, refused to name his assailants to the police. Instead, he took his revenge on the streets. Madden was convicted of the murder of Henshaw and served 9 years in Sing Sing prison. However, his imprisonment did little to diminish his influence. When he was released in 1923, the United States was in the midst of Prohibition, and Madden saw a golden opportunity: bootlegging and the Cotton Club. After his release, Madden dove headfirst into the bootlegging business. Prohibition, 1920 to 1933, made the sale and distribution of alcohol illegal, but this only drove the industry underground. Madden became one of the most powerful and successful bootleggers in New York, distributing illegal liquor to speakeasies throughout the city. His connections, both political and criminal, ensured his success. One of Madden's most significant acquisitions was the Cotton Club in Harlem, which he took over in the late 1920s. The Cotton Club became a legendary night spot, frequented by celebrities, politicians, and other members of high society. Despite being a venue for white patrons, the entertainment was primarily African American, including famous performers like Duke Ellington and Cab Calloway. Under Madden's control, the Cotton Club became a cornerstone of the Harlem Renaissance, though it was also a front for his various illegal activities. Madden's discoveries. Madden was known not only for his business acumen in illegal ventures, but also for his ability to maintain strong alliances with other powerful gangsters. His associates included notorious mob figures like Lucky Luciano and Dutch Schultz. Together, they helped solidify New York City's criminal underworld, dividing territories and keeping the peace between rival factions. Madden was also a key player in the development of organized crime in the boxing world. He became a fight promoter, managing and fixing bouts to his advantage. He was closely involved with the rise of boxing champions like Primo Carnera, ensuring that his fighters were not only winning but also making Madden significant profits through betting and manipulation. Later life and final conviction. Though he was arrested numerous times throughout his life, Owney Madden managed to avoid major convictions after his early imprisonment. By the mid-1930s, as law enforcement cracked down on organized crime, Madden realized that the life of a gangster in New York was becoming too risky. In 1935, Madden moved to Hot Springs, Arkansas, a town known for being a refuge for criminals. There, he operated hotels, nightclubs, and a casino, all while continuing his connections with the New York mob. Hot Springs was a safe haven for many gangsters, and Madden, despite living in semi-retirement, remained an influential figure in the underworld. Unlike many of his peers, Madden managed to avoid a violent death or life imprisonment. He lived quietly in Hot Springs until his death on April 24, 1965, at the age of 73. Despite his numerous arrests and brushes with the law, he never served another significant prison sentence after his release from Sing Sing. Legacy. Owney Madden is remembered as one of the most cunning and ruthless gangsters of the Prohibition era. His control over the Cotton Club helped shape the cultural landscape of Harlem in the 1920s and 1930s, while his involvement in bootlegging and organized crime left a lasting impact on New York's criminal history. Though he was never convicted for many of his later crimes, Madden's life serves as a testament to the power and influence that organized crime wielded during one of the most tumultuous times in American history. Thanks for tuning into Sika True Crime Docs. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more captivating tales. Your support helps us keep bringing these stories to life. See you in the next episode.